3, 2, 1. And welcome to O'Malley Live on this, the 16th day of April 2020. I want to thank everybody for joining. Whether you're watching live or in post, the number to contact the show is 234-650-4920, or you can email us at o'malleysadventure@yahoo.com. This episode of O'Malley Live is brought to you in part by the Tremont Coffee Company. For all of your hot and cold brewing needs, check out the Tremont Coffee Company at 215 North Erie Street, Massillon, Ohio, Tigertown, USA. So, a couple things I want to talk about this evening that are, well, somewhat related to COVID-19. However, it has nothing to do with the numbers as much as it does the reaction of the people. And now I'm going to start with the first article that Orrville Firefighters Association has canceled the 4th of July celebration this year. The association made the announcement on Facebook Wednesday. They say the cancellation includes the city's parade, carnival, fireworks, 12 and under, 5-alarm fast-pitch five-pitch classic softball tournament, 14 and under, fire in the sky softball tournament. Officials attribute the decision to the current coronavirus outbreak, citing safety concerns. So, I'm going to have to start this with, if you've never seen the fireworks in Orrville, you do not know what you're missing, because they put on a fantastic display. I mean, it is something. Matter of fact, if you go back on one of my playlists, I'm pretty sure I recorded the finale last year and uploaded it, and it is amazing. And that's in July. Now they're talking about reopening things here May 1st. They didn't say they're going to reopen everything all at once, but that they're going to start to. And so you have 2 months to roll out having fireworks. And hopefully someone will look at this and maybe reverse that decision in enough time that Orrville can prepare themselves for possibly putting that show on. It's the 4th of July, and I think we're seeing maybe people being a little fed up with the whole lockdown thing, and maybe we'll do an entire show, maybe not on this particular platform, but on another, about the effects of whether or not it's actually working. There's some interesting data out there. And there's some false data out there too, which is I'm going to use as a segue into the next topic. But I have to tell people to err on the side of caution with what you are seeing on social media. The one that comes to mind is, it was sort of a typed thing that this person was holding, and it was given a breakdown of COVID-19 compared to like the flu and malaria and whatnot. And the numbers on it were inaccurate. And, you have to be careful not to spread that type of thing around. I tell people all the time, and not just with this topic, but others as well. Question everything and think for yourself. Don't just see something because your buddy or a friend, well, they posted it, so I'm going to share it. Or I'm going to share something because it is part of my thoughts or my narrative. I think you have to be a little more self-aware of the fact that you may be wrong. So again, question everything, think for yourself. The next article is Facebook will steer users who interact with coronavirus misinformation to WHO, the World Health Organization. Facebook will begin to alert users after they've been exposed to misinformation about coronavirus. The company announced Thursday the latest in a series of actions to curtail the spread of wrong or misleading claims related to the pandemic. And I'm going to hit the skids right there. Facebook will begin to alert users after they've been exposed to misinformation about the coronavirus. Who says that Facebook knows whether or not that information is correct or not? And where do they get their information from? I think we should err to the side of caution. You know, big tech likes to censor people and limit things. And I think this is another step towards grooming people, for a lack of better words. That first paragraph, I mean, sit there, read it, and think about it. They're going to tell you what the misinformation is, not you actually looking at it, questioning it, and possibly doing your own research. They're going to let you know. And then they're going to send you to the World Health Organization, which is the same organization that applauded the Chinese government for how they handled COVID-19, even when they were saying that there was no person-to-person transmission. You really have to question that. Not just because I'm saying to question it, but seriously, just step back away from it, look at it, and ask yourself, does that seem right? And start from there. I mean, the fact that a social media company is going to start to dictate facts or determine what's factual and what's not. Let's see. Users who have liked, commented on, or otherwise reacted to coronavirus misinformation that Facebook has flagged and removed as harmful will be directed to a website debunking coronavirus myths from the World Health Organization. So you have a tech company deciding what you've seen is either right or wrong, and they're going to direct you to somebody who got it wrong. I'm going to post the addresses to these articles. You can read them in their entirety and see how that's all going to sort of play out. Again, be careful. Take some time to look into it. And you have to be very careful, too, because some people, not all, get in these echo chambers where if they hear something that is part of what they think, then it reinforces the fact. They don't stop to think, okay, well, what if I'm wrong? Let me look at it from a different. They stop doing that. And then you start getting these fringe people like your Rachel Maddow or Alex Jones. Well, this video is just going to disappear. I've screwed up there and said his name. But anyway, and they get into these sort of streams of thought where they're not willing to break away because it goes along with what they think. And I think that's where we're possibly making a huge mistake, especially with this COVID-19. Again, those are my thoughts. I want to know yours. We didn't have the COVID-19 diary by the numbers this morning. We were having some technical issues that got hammered out. So we will do that again. We will do that tomorrow morning. And then we will have the Friday show where I'm going to discuss the poll that little mini poll I had as to whether or not you think the street department is an essential type of work. And we'll cover that tomorrow. I think you'll find that one interesting as well. Again, if you like these videos, hit that thumbs up. If you don't like the videos, hit the thumbs down. Let me know why. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you really like these videos, hit the subscribe button along with the bell. That way YouTube knows to notify you that new content is up on the channel. Tomorrow's show will be early. It will be at 8 o'clock. Stay tuned for that. Until then, stay sharp, keep a tight shot, group, and rock on.